Good day, CM1. I hope everybody is doing well today. It's so good to see the weather looking very sunny and feeling very wonderful during the day. I hope that you are all enjoying it. Welcome to Unit 2. Congratulations. You made it to Unit 2. Let us all take our student books and turn to page 10. Okay, so our student books here, turn to page 10. Please let me know if you don't have your book yet. Please send me a message and let me know, and we'll figure out something. Okay, let me know. But by this time, I expect that everybody should have their books. Okay, so now you will go to LMS and follow the link. There's an introduction video that I put there. Please follow the link to the video and play it. The video's name is Dream Job. Dream Job. Okay, and once you finish watching the video, I'm going to ask you some questions. So as usual for your classwork, please have your pencils and pens and some writing paper, or you typing it out as a note, and write down your answers to the questions. Okay, the video is about 4.5 minutes long. So when you finish the video, you watch the video. When you finish watching the video, then you play this video and listen to the questions and answer the questions. Okay, good job. Right, let's go through the questions. Okay, let's go through the questions. Are you ready? Yay. Okay, so number 1 is, what does Nona do for a living? What does Nona do for a living? Please answer all questions in full sentences, okay? So for example, when you answer number 1, you won't say, if the question is, what does Nona do for a living? You won't say doctor. You have to write a full sentence, okay? She is a doctor, or she works as a doctor, okay? Or she works in blah, 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 okay? So it must be a full sentence, all answers, okay? So number 1, what does Nona do for a living? Good. Number 2, what does Diana do for a living? So as you watch the video, you will see on the screen they have their names down as the interviewer is asking them questions. So you must look at the name and look at my question and then answer accordingly. Okay. Number 2, what does excuse me, what does Diana do for a living? So again, full sentence. She is a... Okay, right. Number 3. What is the third woman's dream job? What is the third woman's dream job? Okay, good. Question 4. What is the first guy's job? So the first guy or first man you see in the video, what is his job? I repeat, question 4. What is the first guy's job? Good. Okay, question 5. What does the mother with the baby do? So if someone asks you, what do you do? It means, what is your job? Same thing, okay? What does the mother with the baby do? So what is her job? Okay. Question 6. We have couples in this video too. Tony and Ninfa. What does Tony do and where does he work? What does Tony do and where does he work? Okay, right, we're still on the couple, Tony and Ninfa. Number 7, what does Ninfa or Ninta do? What does Ninta do? Number 8, what is Gail's dream job? What is Gail's dream job? Good. Question 9. What is Richard's dream job? What is Richard's dream job? Good. Question 10. What does Najla do for a living? What does Najla do for a living? Okay, question 11. What does Sandy do? What does Sandy do? And the last question, question 12. What does Jesus do? What does Jesus do? So the spelling is the same spelling as Jesus, but pronunciation is Jesus. What does Jesus do? Okay, after you finish that, great job everyone. Make sure to write down all your answers so you will be able to fill them in for your classwork and email to me. Okay, so now that we finished watching the introduction video and answering the questions, let's go back to our book here and let's look at the vocabulary words. Okay, let's look at the vocabulary words and let's look at number 1. Number one says, look at the people, what are their jobs, and write the correct letter. Okay, then listen and check your answers. Okay, so if you have your book, you should be able to have a code at the back of your book, a barcode, and you scratch it out and you sign in, then you can hear the listening part. But even if you don't have that, you can still answer the questions just by looking. Okay, all right, first we're gonna go through the vocabulary words. Please repeat after me. Okay, right. A, architect. Okay, so when I keep quiet, it's your turn to repeat. Okay, architect, architect. B, singer, singer. C, doctor, doctor. Good. D, musician, musician. Good. E, chef, chef. F, pilot, pilot. G, actor, actor. Good job. H, teacher, teacher. Good. I, police officer, police officer. Good job. Okay, and then after that, you will fill in the correct letter. And looking at the names, we have Sandy, Emmy, Laura, Jose, Robert, Becky, Brian, Linda, Lisa, and Lenny. So you're supposed to write down the letters, what jobs they do. Okay, that should take you about 2 to 3 minutes. It's not that long. Okay, right, and then we look at number 2. Number 2, you will have to do it alone because you don't have a partner. Let us look at the vocabulary box. These are the names of the places where people work. So I'm an English professor. I work at a university. So we look in our book, number 2 here, and let's look at the box. Okay, please repeat after me. Theater. Theater. Hospital. Hospital. School. School. Restaurant. Restaurant. Office. Office. Airport. Airport. Okay, so the first one, they give us an example, right? Where does a doctor work? And the answer is a doctor works in a hospital. Okay, so I am going to give you questions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 questions, and you are going to write down both the question, you write it down, and the answer, and you answer in full sentence like in the example. Okay, so you will do that. All right. Okay, so here are my questions. Okay, but I will also send it to you on assignment board, so you will check on LMS. Right. Number 1, where does an actor work? So you will write down the question and give an answer. An actor works in a, then you look at the box and you fill in your answer. If an actor works at an airport, you write airport. If an office, you write office. You choose the right answer. Okay, number 2, where does a nurse work? Number 3, where does a teacher work? Number 4, where does a chef work? So I made it easier for you. I gave you the questions. You just have to give me the answer, but write down the question too. Okay? 5, where does an architect work? 6, where does a pilot work? So you will write in full sentences. Okay, good job. And then there's number 3 in your book. Today we are not doing number 3. So don't do number 3. You don't have to do it. Okay. All right. So that's all for our class.